This is the total market capitalization excluding Bitcoin. And what it shows is the amount of money that there is in the cryptocurrency space, excluding the amount of money that's in Bitcoin. So it's a measure of how well the altcoins are doing. And that's every other cryptocurrency apart from Ethereum. And you can see here where it shot through the roof in January 2018 to reach all-time highs. And this was fueled by Bitcoin's meteoric rise, but also by the ICO craze, because all these projects were coming out, taking in funds to do projects and set up businesses, and some of them were shams and some of them scams, and some of them failed, and some of them are still ticking along very, very slowly, and some have actually turned out to be fairly successful. Well, could that happen again? And then how can we ensure, as people who are interested in investing in crypto startups, that we're not going to lose out on our funds and our investments? I'm going to be talking about a small market cap altcoin that is growing and growing and growing, has a really great pedigree, and has a really smart contract functionality, which allows investors to recover their funds in the event of the project failing or not meeting its targets.
Take the first step towards online privacy. Get NordVPN.
Hi, everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And in this video, I am going to be talking about Ergo, ergoplatform.com. I'll have all the links in the description below. I've had the lead dev, Alex Chaporno, on my channel a couple of times. I'm sure I'm going to have him on again at some point. Now, before I go into this, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, join my official Telegram announcements channel, because should YouTube censorship get so ridiculous and overbearing, my channel disappears. The Telegram and channel is one way that I can keep you informed about what I'm doing. Now, please, if you're watching this on BitTube, good for you. Good for you. If you're watching this on Bitchute and Library, good for you too. I post on those platforms first, and that's because of YouTube censorious shadow banning. What I invite you to do is come over to BitTube, help me get my subscription numbers up so I can become one of the largest cryptocurrency YouTubers on BitTube. Plus, you can earn Tube coins. And if you're watching this on YouTube or Bitchute or Library, whichever platform it's on, please comment. If you are a holder of ERG, then put in your comment. This is all you need to do is ERG or ERGO. That's all you got to do. If you hold ERG, that's my request of you, and I'll keep on churning out these videos on Ergo Platform and other cryptocurrency projects that I'm involved in. Please click the notification bell so you know my videos come out, and let's go and have a look at Ergo. Now, this is the weekly price chart for Ergo, and it has been at an all-time high of over $21, $22. It didn't stay there long. And I think when it first launched, there may have been a lot of hype associated with it because they didn't really have any products. But the team have been building and building and building. It's a decentralized community organization. It doesn't have a formal organization behind it. Anybody can get involved and participate at whatever level they want to participate. It's a proof of work coin, and it's a smart contract platform in the way that Ethereum is, or Veriscoin, or Cardano. Now, the lead dev, Alex Chaporno, is actually closely connected with Cardano. Charles Hoskinson, in a recent video, said that he considers Alex Chaporno to be one of the smartest minds in the crypto space, if not the smartest mind. Now, the price of Ergo on the weekly chart right now is about 57 cents, just under that. And it has been at an all-time low of about 2 cents. It is trading along at the bottom. And given how much they're building and how much they have built, and their connections with Cardano and the development that's rolling out, this may be a good time for you to pick some up. If you're interested in an altcoin that's going to moon, this could be one. Now, you've got to do your own due diligence and check it out for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. But it would be very, very nice and interesting and rewarding for those that are collecting Ergo along here, and then when it goes back up here. Now, if you want to buy any Ergo, you can get it off these exchanges: Cytex, Hotbit, SystemCoin, CoinEx, Probit, Tidex, Gate.io, Vitex, P2P, B2B, CoinsBit. One of the things I like about CoinMarketCap is it does give a short summary of each and every cryptocurrency that's listed. Some of them aren't so short, and all of these are written by the team members who then let CoinMarketCap know. And here's a very neat summary of Ergo. Ergo Platform aims to provide an efficient, secure, and easy way to implement financial contracts that will be useful and survivable in the long term. Ergo describes itself as a self-amendable protocol that reportedly allows it to absorb new ideas and improve itself in a decentralized manner. Ergo is smart money, but it's more than that. It's smart, decentralized DeFi with a privacy focus. Now, Ergo is one of the members of the Blockchain Privacy, Security, and Adoption Alliance, and that includes Turtle Network, Sentinel, Pirate Chain, Komodo, Burstcoin, Ether1, and there's another one that's going to be announced soon. And all these projects work together, they collaborate in order to further blockchain privacy, security, and adoption. Now, this article is by Guy Brandon. I really like his writing. It's very, very simple and clear. And the other thing I like about Ergo is how regularly they update articles on their blog about the Ergo platform. So do check it out, and this will give you a really great grounding in this project. So new Ergo Smart DEX orders with buyback guarantees. 2020 is shaping up to look a lot like 2016 for crypto, suggesting that 2021 could be another 2017. So right now, 2020 is more like where crypto was in 2016 because the halving happened in early 2016. But while 2017's epic crypto bull run was partially driven by the massive ICO hype, 2020's has not been. And any continuing rally in 2021 will likewise not rely on these token sales. That's right. What's happened here with this bull run is you've got more and more institutional investors coming in, and there's a lot more infrastructure for cryptocurrencies and for Bitcoin. Aside from the regulatory clampdowns, there's another reason why ICOs fell from favor, which is that investors found that in many cases, their tokens failed to perform as they had hoped. Even discounting the ICOs that turned out to be outright scams, there were many where the price of the token fell dramatically, losing even more value than the wider market through 2018, where 90 to 95% drawdowns were common. You know, like I said, people would invest in ICOs. Some of those ICOs turned out to be outright scams. As soon as they got the money, they left. They scarpered, disappeared. Then there are others that disappeared a little while later. Mostly they disappeared after they got the money, because that's probably the best time you're going to disappear rather than go spend money on staffing costs and all of that, right? Then there are the others that just failed. They ran out of money and they couldn't sustain the business, or they didn't manage the funds well enough, or the idea wasn't really feasible or practical. So the value of the token collapsed. You know, so people bought tokens, say, for 10 cents each, and those tokens were 1/100th of a cent. Now, in many respects, that's typical of startups. Most startups do fail, but who's left holding the bag of worthless tokens are the token holders. Now, Ergo has a solution to that, because you will be able to launch projects on the Ergo platform. Ergo has a solution to that. Much of the reluctance of potential investors could be overcome with some simple protections. Here, we're not talking about regulatory protections. For all that, they have become part of the space. Investors are also looking for guaranteed financial protections. Ergo's smart DEX orders provide that, ensuring a floor beyond which token prices cannot fall. Now here, Kushti, also aka Alex Chipornoy, the core dev, he explains what smart DEX orders are. So if you want to go into that in detail, then check this out. In a typical ICO, the token buyer provides funds to the seller, which can be used immediately. Ostensibly, these give the seller the ability to develop the product or service, but in many cases, the funds are wasted or misspent. By the time the investor realizes the developer is not capable of delivering the promised outcome, it's too late. Ergo Platform offers an alternative. Buyback orders can be encoded in the token sale, meaning that 1, funds are released to the developer more slowly. 2, buyers are able to exit their investment at a limited loss if they're unhappy with its performance. Here's an example. Alice is looking to raise money for a new DeFi project. She places 1 million tokens for sale on Ergo DEX at 1 ERG each, and all of the tokens are sold. But unlike conventional ICOs, these are not simple unconditional sales. Within each sell order is encoded the conditions for subsequent token buybacks. For the first 64,000 blocks, around 3 months, 80% of the initial token price will be locked on the DEX, enabling token holders to regain this value by selling their stake. Alice has access to the remaining 20%, or 200,000 ERG, to fund development. After this time, up to another 200,000 ERG are released to Alice, depending upon how many investors have sold their tokens into the bid wall. For the next 64,000 blocks, up to 600,000 ERG, or 60% of the original funds raised, are reserved for buybacks. Every 64,000 blocks, another tranche of ERG are released to Alice, with the remainder staying locked for buybacks. Now, it's possible to encode any condition, so it doesn't need to be 200,000 ERG every 64,000 blocks. That can be determined in the smart contract. This example offers a bonding curve whereby investors are able to exit at any time, but the longer they wait, the less of the original stake they can recover. Now, this is a variation on some projects' promises to provide a buy wall for investors who get cold feet. Now, the difference is that this is trustless. And secondly, far more sophisticated conditions can be written into the smart contract to offer an outcome that is both fair to investors and provides predictable, ongoing funding for the DeFi project. So what this reminds me of, a few years ago, I was on a trip in France, and me and my mate were walking down the street, and we saw this wallet on the pavement. And I bent down to pick it up. And as I went to pick it up, the wallet got pulled away, and it was attached to a string which led up to this window. And inside the window was this kid pulling the wallet in a string, who was laughing his head off hysterically. Now, what we have here with Ergo is the equivalent of that, except it's on the blockchain, it's immutable, and it's trustless. This is what Ergo Platform is building: advanced cryptographic features and radically new DeFi functionality on the rock-solid foundations laid by a decade of blockchain theory and development. Now, this is a short video on Ergo. I'll be doing some more videos about Ergo. I do hold some Ergo, so you do want to do your own due diligence and check it out. And between now and when I see you next, actually, before I finish that, if you hold Ergo, please donate an ERG comment in the description below. Whichever platform you're watching this on, click the notification bell and subscribe. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye. Small market cap altcoin, which has a very, very smart fund, dear. So if you want to go into that detail, then go